Because we are doing the responsible thing and practicing social distancing, these podcasts are being recorded remotely. Sego, Scanago. This is Ginny Doctor from the Mohawk Nation Turtle Clan. Welcome to Season 2 of Sacred Teachings, a podcast series in which we share the wisdom of our elders. This season is called The Path to the Stronghold. Our stronghold is our sacred place. It's safe, secure, protected by the ancestors. In troubling times, we protect our lives, the lives of others, and the seventh generation not yet born. But there comes a time when we have to run for the stronghold. Our ancestors and elders have been cautioning us for generations that our abuse and misuse of creation is causing a crisis with our Mother Earth. We are in a global crisis now, and many are afraid for ourselves, our families, and our world. In this season, we will explore how to make our way through this time and how to learn from it to help heal ourselves and creation. We understand that we are a part of creation. One cannot be well if the other is sick. Stay with us for Season 2 of Sacred Teachings, The Path to the Stronghold. Ona. The movie Thunderheart is based on the American Indian movement that came out of South Dakota back in the 1970s. It is a story of corruption, abuse of power, strip mining that pollutes the water. In the movie, the Aboriginal rights movement relies on the spiritual advice of a Lakota grandpa, a wise man who knows the ceremonies that have kept the people strong. Things get really nasty. People are killed, and Grandpa tells them to run for the stronghold. It's that place where we can find balance, a balance of body, mind, spirit, and emotions. Our first responsibility is to be thankful. Way out on the land, the silence surrounds you. The wind blows through the trees, through your body. You can hear the four-leggeds rustling through the bush. We make our prayers with tobacco, cedar, sage, and sweetgrass. The smoke lifts them to the Creator. Water flows upon earth, under earth. It is there to cleanse and to deeply drink. And then we light the sacred fire that warms the body outside and inside. It is said that the Creator gave us 4 gifts to help us through troubled times: the gift of prayer, the gift of sharing, the gift of tears to wash away pain, and the gift of laughter. If we remember to do these 4 things, we are on our healthy journey. We will live. We know how to survive. We know how to take care of each other. We know how to love. In these times, we have to gather strength from our traditional teachings and the spirituality found in our ceremonies. Sadly, some do not know the ancient ceremonies, so they need to practice what they do know, that which they learn from others. Most have either adapted or adopted the medicine wheel. I've been taught that there are 4 quadrants of the wheel. Each quadrant represents something. the 4 directions, the 4 medicine plants, tobacco, cedar, sage, sweetgrass, the 4 colors of people, yellow, red, black, white, the 4 states of being, body, mind, emotion, and spirit, the 4 stages of life, infancy, childhood, adulthood, elder, the 4 seasons, spring, summer, fall, winter. The wheel calls us to balance. If our physical body is upset, what can we do? Maybe we can take a walk through the woods where there are no people to infect us. If our mind is thinking too much, or maybe worrying too much about what this pandemic will bring, what can we do? We can listen to music. We can play our drums. We can sing our songs. We can watch a funny movie, or we can simply read. If our emotions are out of whack, what can we do? We can pray. We can make smoke with our tobacco, our cedar, our sage, our sweet grass, and let the smoke carry our prayers to the Creator. And if our spirit is tired, what can we do? Again, we can pray. We can remember our ancestors and what they left for us. So there's not many things we can do to help us live through this crisis. I know there are many communities who are locking down. They're not allowing people in or allowing people out. And this is probably a good thing because many of our communities are remote anyway. And for people to get there is quite expensive. So if we are in lockdown, we are truly with each other and by ourselves. But during that time of lockdown, we have to remember to do those things that were taught to us by our elders and to share with others what we have. I've heard of people who are going out hunting on the land in order to provide food for the people, and that's a good thing. When we come to the point of sharing, we have reached the top of our circle. We have reached that point of generosity with each other and our life with our Creator, to be able to share what has been given to us through the gifts of the Creator and to make those things that we know how to make and that we can share with others. So in this time of crisis, find ways to share with each other, whether it be through social media or whether it be through making things that you can give away later. There are things that we can do. And one of those things too is returning to our traditional crafts. We can do beadwork. We can do leatherwork. We can make drums. We can do all those things to keep us in balance and to make sure that we are doing something good in our time of isolation. So think about what you can do and think about how you can live through this pandemic that is terrible, but yet we have to remember that we are resilient and we will go for it. Ona, Nawaha. Sacred Teachings, Back to the Stronghold, is now streaming on Spotify, Podbean, and Vimeo. Check out our socials on Facebook at Anglican Church of Canada and Instagram at Canadian Anglican. Or if you have any Sacred Teachings questions, feel free to email us at edavies@national.anglican.ca. See you next time.